tell yourself you are the wind, and the earth opens its arms around us. Bird of prey, your vision so keen, your claws tangle and ascend with waves. Your wings so smooth and sure, they can surround the sound of thunder. Like a shadow or a storm cloud, behold this moment, brother to the sun. As you lift into the blue terrain where water meets sky, where all living things burst forth to take root, where we send you towards sun and moon and stars, with our songs to glide in circles as light pours through your golden body.
The history, culture, and spirituality of native Wisconsin runs very deep. Hi, I'm Patty Lowe, member of the Bad River Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa, and today I'd like to introduce you to the various tribes that make up native Wisconsin. There are 11 in all, each with a fascinating history and rich culture. It's our hope that by the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of each tribe. There's lots to learn and much to see. Let me begin with one thing all tribes have in common, the powwow. You know powwows are Native Americans in colorful outfits dancing in a circle, but really there's so much more. This segment will help you understand the event better and show you what to look for when you attend a powwow.
It's very much like a holiday. Powwows are the time for families to get together, a time for tribal members who have moved away to return and visit, a happy time to share in the traditions of song and dance and the feast. Young and old participate. The dances, songs, and appreciation for each tribe's heritage and culture are passed down from generation to generation. Although the social element is very important, it's not the only reason for the gathering. There are veterans powwows that pay tribute to Native American soldiers. Some tribes use powwows to celebrate the harvest of wild rice and take the opportunity to show reverence for Mother Nature. There are even contest powwows where dancers and the various drums compete. Powwows are open to the public. Very memorable for visitors are the colorful outfits worn by dancers. Dancers are responsible for creating their own outfits. Common materials used are beads, animal skins, and feathers. The eagle is very sacred to Native Americans, who by law are the only ones who can acquire an eagle feather. A dropped feather is never to be photographed, and there's a special ceremony performed before it can be picked up. Each powwow begins with the grand entry. A staff of eagle feathers is in the lead, followed by veterans, head dancers, visiting royalty, such as a tribal princess, and then the various dancers grouped according to the style of dance they participate in. In the men's traditional dance, the dancers make motions like they are an animal sneaking up on its prey, or a warrior creeping up on an enemy. The woman's traditional dance is slow and purposeful. A shawl is worn draped over the arm, and often dancers hold a fan made of feathers as they bounce gently to the beat of the drum. The grass dancers wear colorful long fringe that resembles field grass blowing in the wind. And the jingle dress dancers decorate their outfits with many metal jingles, a melody that pleasantly mingles with the beat of the drum. And there are special dances too, like this feather dance for the children. It's sort of a test of endurance as they dance up to the feather, bend down, and pick it up with their teeth. And in the social dance, or intertribal dance as it's more commonly called, anyone, Indian or non-Indian, is invited to dance. The drum is a very important element in any powwow. Here, drummers warm their drum skins so they'll have the sound they desire when it comes time to sing. It is often difficult for visitors to distinguish between songs, but to the Native American ear, there is great meaning in not only the melody, but the chant. A powwow also includes a feast where you may sample an Indian taco made of fry bread. You will also see vendors offering Native American crafts, a great place to pick up a souvenir of your experience. The powwow. Yes, a colorful event that the public is welcome to witness and enjoy. But more importantly, the powwow is a way for the tribal members of Wisconsin to celebrate their heritage.
Wisconsin Native American history is detailed and complex, but throughout time, a few things have remained constant. Our overwhelming desire to preserve our heritage and culture, and the responsibility of caring for future generations. It's in this light that we take our look at the 11 tribes in Wisconsin. We invite you to visit our reservations and take the time to learn more about our fascinating histories. Your vacation options are many, beautiful scenery, and a multitude of alluring sights, events, and activities are interlaced with cultural experiences you're sure to find fascinating. So watch and learn how Native Wisconsin is preserving its past and making efforts to share its future. We'll begin with a look at the tribe of which I'm an enrolled member. The Bad River Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa is named for the long, winding river that flows through the center of the reservation. It was wrongly named by early French explorers who misinterpreted the Chippewa language. The Chippewa used features of the land to describe locations that were good for hunting, fishing, or gathering. The Bad River is red in color because it's rich in iron ore. For this reason, it's possible the Chippewa called it Mishkwasiping, meaning red-colored river, and likely the French thought they heard Muchi-Siping, which translates to bad river.
Much of the land looks today as it did centuries ago. Undeveloped, wild land, revered by the Bad River Chippewa. Of the reservation's more than 120,000 acres, 16,000 are pristine quality Lake Superior wetlands. The Kakagan and Bad River sloughs have been called Wisconsin's Everglades. Abundant in wild rice, they've been a means to sustain life for countless generations of Bad River people. Each August, the tradition of harvesting this abundant and versatile crop is passed down to the young, together with the spiritual wild rice powwow, a means of giving thanks for that which the land brought forth. Wild rice harvesting is truly a celebration of culture. Of course, there is much more to life on the Bad River Reservation today. One of the Bad River tribal enterprises is a fish hatchery. The fish hatchery is the Bad River people's way of giving back to earth and is in keeping with the Indian tradition of caring for the land that cares for us. Visitors to the reservation are treated to wonderful scenery. Many also visit the Bingo Hall and Bad River Casino located in Modena, the Chippewa word meaning village. The Bad River Reservation is located off of Highway 2, just east of the city of Ashland, which offers lodging, shopping, and unique dining experiences. The reservation is also only an hour from the beautiful Apostle Islands.
Next, we travel to Forest County in Wisconsin, to the reservation of the Forest County Potawatomi Nation. Potawatomi means keeper of the fire. As the legend goes, when the Anishinaabe migrated to the Great Lakes area, 3 brothers divided the land and many responsibilities among themselves. The oldest brother, Chippewa, was given the responsibility of keeper of the faith. The middle brother, Ottawa, was keeper of the trade. And the youngest brother, Potawatomi, was responsible for keeping the sacred fire.
The Forest County Potawatomi Nation is one of 7 bands of Potawatomi in North America. The reservation contains approximately 12,000 acres, much of which is densely forested. This area is referred to as the Northern Highlands, a beautiful glacially carved region with many lakes and streams. Visitors may see an incredible panoramic view of the surrounding forests and lakes from Sugarbush Hill on the reservation. At 1,950 feet above sea level, it's the second highest point in Wisconsin. There are nearly 1,000 enrolled Forest County Potawatomi. About half live and work on or near the checkerboard reservation lands near Crandon, Carter, Blackwell, and Wabino. The tribe is experiencing an unprecedented era of growth and prosperity, providing valuable services to tribal members, such as a health and wellness center, an alternative school, a Head Start, and a daycare. And efforts to preserve and share tribal heritage have resulted in this Potawatomi Historical Cultural Center. In 1995, the tribe put Carter, Wisconsin on the map, touting it as the Northwoods getaway destination. Located on the edge of Nicolet National Forest, it's the place to go for class, cash, and convenience. The class comes in the form of the 60-room Indian Springs Lodge, complete with pool, restaurant, and whirlpool suites. The adjacent Potawatomi Bingo and Northern Lights Casino Gaming Complex offers the chance to win cash.
Yeah!
Yay!
All right!
The Potawatomi convenience store and smoke shop across the road has slots, food to go, and low prices on discount cigarettes. In addition to the northern Wisconsin reservation lands, tribal government buildings, and businesses, the Forest County Potawatomi operate a large gaming facility in Milwaukee on land held in trust. This 2,000-seat bingo hall is the largest in the state.
When French explorer Jean Nicolet waded ashore at Red Banks, now known as Green Bay, Wisconsin, the people of the Ho-Chunk Nation welcomed him. Today, the tribe does not have lands reserved in Wisconsin, but holds title to 2,000 acres. The tribe was called Winnebago until 1994, but has chosen to go by the name Ho-Chunk, meaning people of the big voice.
Some of the nearly 5,000 enrolled members of the Ho-Chunk tribe reside in several communities located throughout central and southwest Wisconsin, an area known for its unusual yet beautiful outcroppings of rock. A number of tribal offices are found in the community of Black River Falls, including the Executive Building, the Health Center, and an Elder Center. The Ho-Chunk Nation offers 3 convenience stores in Wisconsin located on Highway 45 in Wittenberg, Highway 54 in Black River Falls, and on I-90-94 in Oakdale, and 3 new in 1996. Each offers low-priced tobacco products, gasoline, Native American gifts, and other goodies under one convenient roof. Nearby are the famous Wisconsin Dells attractions, where scenic beauty, family adventure, and water park fun abound. Visitors to the Ho-Chunk Casino in the Dells area may stay at the Ho-Chunk Lodge in Lake Dalton. Beautiful landscaping, whirlpool suites, an outdoor pool with kids' slide, and a breathtaking view of the Wisconsin River make it a delightful home away from home. Many visitors try their luck at the 3 Ho-Chunk gaming facilities. At the Majestic Pines Bingo and Casino, the winning never stops. Everyone is welcome to the Rainbow Casino in Nakusa, the Central Wisconsin Entertainment Center. And down in Baraboo, the bright lights of the Ho-Chunk Casino and Bingo signal a good time for all. Baraboo is also home to the Circus World Museum. Kids of all ages delight in the colorful world of the Big Top. And coming soon, a 1,000-plus seating high-stakes bingo facility located just outside Dejope. As they did for Nicolet, the members of the Ho-Chunk Nation extend a warm welcome.
The Lakota Ray is another band of Lake Superior, Chippewa. Lakota Ray means Lake of the Short Ears. Many acres in northern Wisconsin are designated as national, state, or county forest lands. The Lakota Ray Reservation borders part of the Chequamegon National Forest and mirrors its pristine loveliness.
Beautiful forest land covers much of the nearly 80,000 acres belonging to the Lakota Ray. The Lakota people continued to practice traditional subsistence by hunting, fishing, and gathering throughout the 4 seasons. There is a 40-acre cranberry marsh on the reservation and a forest products lumber mill. Visitors to the reservation enjoy scenic drives in any season, with eyes to the road and ears tuned to the only tribal radio station east of the Mississippi.
1 o'clock, and you're listening to WOJB FM Reserve, Wisconsin, on the Lakota Reservation here in northwest Wisconsin.
88.9 WOJB is a community public radio station and one of 14 Native American stations in the United States. The Lakota Ray are dedicated to broadcasting news and music to both Indians and non-Indians, with a broadcast signal reaching 90 miles in any direction. Of the nearly 6,000 enrolled members, 60% live on the reservation. The Lakota Ray, or LCO, proudly operate a number of tribal enterprises which are located in the 23 different community villages across the reservation. Presently, the tribe is the largest employer in Sawyer County. The tribal government provides important programs and services for tribal members. There is also a K-12 school and a community college on the reservation. The Lakota Ray Casino, Lodge, and Conference Center in Hayward, Wisconsin provides Northwoods recreation, Lakota Ray style.
The heart of Wisconsin's North Woods is home to the Lac du Flambeau Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa. The tribe was led to this area by legendary Chief Kishkumun for fishing, hunting, and gathering. Fish were taken at night, guided by the lights of flaming torches. The French referred to this Lake of the Torches as Lac du Flambeau.
Serenity in its truest form. Little has changed on much of the 154,000 acres of this scenic reservation since it was settled by the Lac du Flambeau in 1745. Many of the 2,400 members reside here, and some still practice tribal traditions. On the beautiful reservation wetlands, the rice harvest takes place in the fall. Wild rice has always been an important staple for tribal members. The Lac du Flambeau operate a fish hatchery. Since 1960, this fish hatchery has stocked more than 476 million fish of varying species into hundreds of lakes, rivers, and creeks on the reservation. Youngsters enjoy fishing for rainbow trout in this stocked pond. There is also a campground and marina equipped with 72 RV sites and tent camping. Visitors may experience what early reservation life was like at the Waskaganian Ojibwa Indian Village. Its name is the Indian translation of Lake of the Flaming Torches. Here, tribal members relate the tradition, spiritual beliefs, and even the recreational practices of their Ojibwa ancestors. The Ojibwa Museum and Cultural Center offers additional insight into early Indian life. Displays include this authentic 24-foot Indian dugout canoe. Special events like the 4th of July parade or the Great Western Days celebration in August make a visit to the Lac du Flambeau Reservation extra fun for the whole family.
Wow! Man, look here! You can hear
The Lake of the Torches Casino, overlooking Lakes Pokegama and Flambeau, is the top tourist attraction of this Northwoods haven. New in 1996, this 56,000 square foot casino is joined by a 104-room hotel and a 10,000 square foot conference center, an attraction for visitors from throughout the world.
Wild rice once had at least 60 different names in the many Indian dialects. The Algonquin name for the plant was Menomin, meaning good berry. This next tribe once harvested large quantities of wild rice, and so they were called the Menominees. As the Menominee gradually lost their original 9.5 million acre land holding, so too they lost the tradition of harvesting wild rice. Today, the Menominee harvest a very different crop, trees.
The Menominee Reservation today is nearly 250,000 acres. 95% of the reservation is forest land that has 46 varieties of trees, including all of Wisconsin's timber species. Some of the tallest and oldest trees you'll find in the Midwest are found on the Menominee Reservation. The Menominee's world-famous sustained yield forest management practices ensure there are always trees left growing for future generations to use and enjoy. Many of the tribe's 7,000 members are employed in forestry or the forest products industry. A portion of the logging and lumber industry's history has been gathered for posterity at the Menominee Logging Camp Museum. The 7 log building complex houses 20,000 artifacts from logging camps of the late 1800s and early 1900s. Visitors can also see record-setting trunks from the Menominee Forest on display at the Logging Camp Museum. The beauty of the Menominee Nation is further enhanced by the nearly 24 miles of a federally designated wild river called the Wolf. The magnificence of this river has long been revered by the Menominee. Visitors learn to appreciate the beauty and power of this river on whitewater rafting trips. Kashina, Neopet, and several other smaller communities are the population centers on the reservation. The tribal headquarters, schools, and a number of businesses are other important parts of Menominee life. Visitors enjoy the Menominee Nation Casino, Bingo, and Hotel Complex. A friendly atmosphere and the excitement of gaming make a getaway to the Menominee Reservation a must.
For our next Native Wisconsin experience, we travel to the base of Wisconsin's Door County Peninsula to the proud and progressive Oneida Nation. The Oneidas are members of the Iroquois Confederacy. Their name means people of the standing stone. Early Oneida farmers and hunters told of a stone that would appear in nearby fields. Looked upon as a sign of protection, the Oneida said their tribe would endure as long as the stone was around. Rest assured, the Oneida will endure, and a thriving nation will be their legacy.
The more than 65,000 acres of the Oneida Reservation lie just west of the city of Green Bay. As with all tribes, revenues from the Oneida gaming operations are being used to develop programs and services that meet the needs of the community and encourage economic development. One of the latest developments is this turtle. Well, it's actually a tribal school fashioned after one of the 3 Oneida clans, and it's a place the Oneida children look forward to coming to at summer's end.
Where does it go? What does it do?
There is also a 24-hour daycare center, and this comprehensive healthcare center which meets the medical and dental needs of the Oneida people. The Oneida Nation is quickly becoming an intricate and important part of metropolitan Green Bay. In their 32-acre industrial park is a thriving retail shopping center. The Oneida one-stop convenience stores offer gas, groceries, and discount tobacco products. One of the biggest draws to the metropolitan Green Bay area is the Oneida Bingo and Casino and the adjoining Radisson Inn complex. This getaway extravaganza has it all. Exciting gaming opportunities, fabulous dining, and a luxurious hotel featuring live entertainment. At the heart of every Oneida is a pride that is unparalleled. Visitors may learn about the tribe's heritage at the Oneida Nation Museum, which has engaging displays depicting Oneida history and culture. Just outside the museum is the Oneida Longhouse, another historical representation of early Oneida life. A past the tribe will always honor, even as they hurl their way into the 21st century.
The northernmost tip of Wisconsin is home to the Red Cliff Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa. Their name comes from the breathtaking red sandstone bluffs found along the freshwater north coast of Wisconsin.
The Red Cliff Reservation consists of nearly 15,000 acres along Gitchagumi, beautiful Lake Superior. Nobody who experiences this magical body of water can go away untouched. Visitors may experience the lake shore firsthand at the Red Cliff Campground. There are more than 40 sites, each offering a spectacular view. Boats can be docked in the beautiful marina nearby. Fishing has been an important way of life for many Red Cliff Chippewa. Today, the tribe operates the Buffalo Bay Fish Company, a wholesale fish market. With a membership of more than 3,000 people, more than 1,600 live on or near the reservation. Everyday activity in this region is relaxed and pleasant. Nearby historic Bayfield is an important center for community activity. Quaint shops line the streets of this charming site. Visitors enjoy the Inland Sea Kayak Symposium in the spring, the Apple Festival in the fall, and other special year-round events. The Red Cliff Tribe provides community services and educational programs, and residents and visitors enjoy many recreational opportunities on the reservation. The Red Cliff Entertainment Center offers indoor fun like bowling and bingo. The adjacent Isle Vista Casino offers exciting gaming action. For how busy and full life has become, heritage remains important to the Red Cliff Chippewa. Many traditions like basket making and beadwork are passed down from generation to generation. Native American spirituality and a meaningful way of life are often reflected in the work done by the members of the Red Cliff Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa.
The Sakagan, or Mole Lake Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa, have the smallest reservation in Wisconsin, located in the southwest corner of Forest County, just 7 miles south of Crandon. Sakagan means the post in the lake, probably referring to a petrified tree that once stood in an area lake and had spiritual significance. It's because of ancient wild rice beds that these Ojibwe people ended their migration from Canada in this area. But it's also for this same reason that hundreds of warriors lost their lives.
It's called the Battle of Mole Lake. In 1806, strong opposition from the Sioux Indians resulted in fierce hand-to-hand battle in which more than 500 warriors were slain. 3 beautiful lakes lie on or adjacent to the reservation: Mole Lake, Rice Lake, and Bishop Lake. The staff in the Sakagan Chippewa Community Environmental Building help the tribe care for matters relating to environmental quality, regulation, and protection. Also in the village of Mole Lake are interesting historical sites, residential areas, the health center, and other tribal offices and businesses. The smoke shop sells discount tobacco, gasoline, groceries, and some of the area's famous wild rice. The Mole Lake Reservation is close to the Nicolet National Forest. With 400,000 acres of public wilderness, the area boasts hundreds of miles of trails for hiking, biking, or snowmobiling, outstanding fishing from many lakes and streams, and of course plenty of wildlife, including the much revered eagle. People visit the reservation not only for its scenic beauty, but for its exciting gaming opportunities. The Mole Lake Regency Resort Casino, the Grand Royale Casino, and the motel are not far apart in the village of Mole Lake. Visitors to the casinos are treated to a thrill a minute.
The St. Croix Band of Lake Superior, Chippewa live on what's been termed a checkerboard reservation, with 11 separate communities scattered over a 4-county area in northwest Wisconsin. Their name was taken from the beautiful waters of the St. Croix River, which connect with the Mississippi River and establish the northwest border of the state of Wisconsin.
The 3,000 acres of the St. Croix Reservation contains some of the prettiest Northwoods lakes and scenery you're likely to find. A good portion of these lands are protected from fire by the St. Croix Fire Department, staffed by Indian and non-Indian volunteers. It's a source of pride for the St. Croix tribal communities as the station initiated a successful first responder program which served as a model for fire stations across the state. 2,000 tribal members live on the reservation, operating various tribal businesses and numerous community service departments. The Family Health Center is one extension of the tribe's caring hand and offers an impressive community-wide transportation service. St. Croix Tribal Enterprises is one of the area's largest employers, operating 2 casinos and 2 hotels for a total of 1,200 jobs. The St. Croix Hotel and Casino in Turtle Lake attract visitors from Wisconsin and the Twin Cities of Minnesota on a regular basis for exciting gaming action. Unique to the tribe is their support of a living history museum, which portrays an interdependence of Indians and Europeans in the 19th century North American history.
Bonjour, Niji. How's your brothers, huh? How's the beaver, huh? Oh, it's good stuff, eh? How's that, so you have, we can take off the frame, eh? Scrape off the fat.
At Fort Fall, Avon, visitors experience bartering between fur traders and the Ojibwa Indians as it actually happened almost 200 years ago.
Wabus. Martin. Hey, Wanig Chien. Be back.
Winag, vite!
Enfin. Musket.
A gift shop, museum, and restaurant help round out the day for an experience the whole family will enjoy.
The history behind the Stockbridge-Munsee Band of Mohican Indians details much movement. The name Mohican was derived from the Indian word Mohikaniak, meaning people of the waters that are never still, probably referring to the flowing waters of the Hudson River they resided along in the 1600s. In the 1700s, the tribe felt the effects of English expansion as their land holdings were substantially reduced and they were forced further east. In 1856, the Stockbridge-Munsee Band of Mohicans obtained 46,000 acres by treaty from their Menominee neighbors to the north.
Enrollment for the tribe is 1,500. 40% live on the reservation, and a number of tribal members are employed by the tribe in various government and small business operations, including a health center, elderly residence, and family recreation and fitness center. The Stockbridge-Munsee Historical Library Museum is filled with artifacts tracing the tribe's history. A large 2-volume Bible is prominently displayed. It was given to the tribe in 1745 by a chaplain of the Prince of Wales. Other exhibits trace the Stockbridge-Munsee's movement from New York in the early 1600s to its present-day Wisconsin home. Nestled in the woods that help make up the 46,000-acre reservation is the Many Trails Park and Campground. 16 wooded campsites have been developed. There are also 20 miles of streams. A relaxing round of golf may be played at the Pine Hills Country Club in Red Springs. This 9-hole course is encased in a beautiful wooded landscape. Pine Hills plays 3,024 yards from the white tees, and its bunkers, greens, and fairways challenge all levels of players. When the snow falls, the outdoor fun continues with world champion sled dog races held in the forests and fields on the reservation. Some 50 teams from the United States and Canada gather to compete. Moving inside, there's always plenty of winning going on at the Mohican Bingo Hall. But for a taste of Las Vegas, the North Star Casino is the place to be.
We hope you've enjoyed this brief look at the 11 tribes that make up native Wisconsin. Of course, there's so much more to learn and enjoy. You need only visit the reservations, tour the many museums, or experience a Native American cultural event like the powwow. Native Wisconsin is easily accessible from major transportation arteries located across the state. With a Wisconsin State Highway map, it's easy to chart your trip. We are proud of our heritage, and our vision for the future includes peace and prosperity for all people. Please know you're always welcome and encouraged to explore native Wisconsin.
For more information on the exciting native Wisconsin destinations, please call the Great Lakes Intertribal Council office. Native Wisconsin casinos contribute to the enhancement of economic development for all the tribes. They also extend an invitation to visit. Gaming or vacation travel inquiries may be made by calling the numbers listed in the following casino directory. This video has been produced by the Wisconsin Native American Heritage Tourism Initiative. Co-sponsors of this initiative are Great Lakes Intertribal Council, Incorporated, and the Wisconsin Department of Tourism.
Yahweh, Yahweh.